Hello everyone, it is me, T, and I am just dropping in here to do a little voiceover for my most recent speed paint, which as you can see is a drawing of malachite from Steven Universe. I just thought it would be nice this time to come in and just talk about some things, specifically some New Year's related things, even though it's, a week after New Year's, but I had originally planned to have a blue diamond speed paint going up. I recorded it with my new tablet, and unfortunately, because of the dual display, my QuickTime player ended up recording for half of it the wrong screen, and I lost most of the footage. So I've decided to do another Steven Universe speed paint. This one I actually like a lot more, and I hope you guys like it too. So, starting off, I wanted to talk about my New Year's resolutions because I've never been the kind of person to do New Year's resolutions. I don't know why. Probably just because I never ever stick to them, so I just don't see a point, and a lot of people don't stick to them either, so I don't know, I think I'm just like most people, but this year I just thought 2016 was pretty productive, so maybe setting some resolutions would make 2017 even more productive. So some of those things, they're nothing, typical, I don't think, of, usually people's New Year's resolutions are like eat healthier or exercise more, and I think those are great, but I just wanted some that were a little more realistic for myself. So, the first one is to be more patient when I'm creating pieces of art. So, even just going through some of my most recent uploads on my Twitter, I've noticed a direct improvement in my abilities. And I think that is because I'm trying to be more patient. I'm not trying to rush through things. And one thing that I think is sort of helping me with that is my new tablet. So I've always wanted a tablet with a screen. Unfortunately, the Cintiq line is incredibly expensive, as most artists know, and I'm just not at that income level yet as an artist. But I found some cool art alternatives. I know there's one that's called like Huon or Huion or I don't know, something like that. That is kind of like a nice alternative, but I went with an Artisol D10, so it's a 10-inch tablet, but it has a screen on it, and it's honestly so nice. It is such a jump. I was using a bamboo, like a Wacom Create, I think it's called, which is literally just like a tablet surface, like there's no screen on it, and I found I really felt like art was a chore at that point. There was just a certain disconnect, I think, when you're drawing on the tablet, but you're looking somewhere else. Like, I feel like when I draw, if I'm not looking at what I'm drawing, it just makes it that much more challenging. So this has really, really helped. And to anyone who's like looking for an alternative, the Artisol D10 has been great for me, and I might do a review on it, but I also don't know if that'll ever happen. Another one of my resolutions was to support more individual creators. And that's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but for some reason I just always have an excuse as to like, oh, I just don't have the money, but then I'll like go out and buy something from like a store, and I could have just bought that same thing from an online artist shop or something like that. So I've already sort of started this resolution by ordering some, like stickers and charms and things like that from some artists. And if you guys have any sort of like recommendations of your favorite shops, I'm really looking for new people to support, buying shirts and hoodies and things like that. They also tend to be like way better quality, so I really do appreciate that. Um, I also wanted to, in terms of my art, spend more time drawing backgrounds, and as you can see, with this piece especially, I really tried to do that. Of course, it's not like a complicated background, but it's more than I usually do. Um, I find like natural landscapes super easy to start. Like, I'm not gonna mess around with anything too complicated yet, no perspective, but I'll get there eventually. And two of my other things are investing more time in my YouTube, which is what I'm doing here today, and opening a shop, which whenever I figure that out or how I want to do that or things like that, I'll definitely let you guys know. So I think we're getting to the end of the video now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to do more voiceover things like this in the future. Hopefully this one turns out, and I hope you guys like it. Definitely check in next time. Bye!